Son shit, y'all ready?
I hope y'all are. This episode, man, look, let me tell y'all first of all, rest in peace to Harry Belafonte, who died earlier this week on the 25th. You know what I'm saying? April 25th, 2023. Let me even say this before I even go any further. I'm a little disappointed that the news wasn't bigger. This is an icon. This is a real icon. And I get it. Relevancy, you know what I'm saying, is a marquee thing. But come on, man, we talking Harry Belafonte. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm a little perturbed that, you know what I'm saying, everything else was still going on, and there was a lot of stuff going on, and I get it. There's a lot of stuff that was jumping off. But yo, this right here should have been one of the moments where everybody was like, oh man, I can't believe this. And it kind of happened with Sidney Poitier too, to a degree. But this right here, this remind me of when Etta James passed. Rest in peace to Etta James. And nobody, except for people who was like, yo, really deep into music and stuff like that, was like, yo, an icon passed away. Yo, man, this is crazy. It's almost like, yo, we are now starting to be like purist of music or reading or activism or just knowledge of generations gone's legendary status people who have, you know what I'm saying, who may not, like I said, may not be out here in the public eye. Like, I can't remember the last time I've really seen Harry Belafonte doing anything. You know what I'm saying? But let's not act like these dudes are forgotten. You know, we're losing it, man. We're losing it. When these icons are passing, it's like, yo, nobody's even talking about it for real. That's all I wanted to say before I get into the rest of this joint. But now moving on. I didn't talk about a lot of singing. I didn't talk about a lot of the music. I didn't talk about a lot of acting. I remember seeing Harry Belafonte in 3 movies. I technically only know 2 songs. You know what I'm saying? One is made famous definitely because of Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, it's just, the feeling is just there. For me, I remember Harry Belafonte as an activist. You get one of those black documentaries, Over the Mountain, We Shall Overcome, Our Time Is Coming. You know, what are those just, they always had them crazy titles, you know what I'm saying? Just wild titles for no reason, you know what I'm saying? All the, you know what I'm saying, the crazy titles, and the movement is still on. We're still on the bus, no longer on the back of the bus. Just, it was, you know, like anything that just sound like it was anything that sound like it was blackish, like black struggle movement. It was there, you know what I'm saying? No more water hoses for me. Like, yeah, I mean, call your dogs off. You know, it's just, it was just really, you know what I'm saying? I want coffee too. We gonna sit in this restaurant. The documentary by the Hughes brothers. We gonna be in this restaurant. Then they just talked to old black people who was just like, and I was scared at first. I was like, but if y'all gonna do it, we gonna do it. We sat there. They looked at us crazy. One dude spit in my face. I was like, oh man, I can't do this. This is crazy. Martin talking about don't hit nobody. This dude just spit all kind of, there's some snuff in this, some loogie juice. It's just all kind of like, but one thing's for sure, that was 100% hate liquid. That's just all up in my face, man. And one person didn't even want to give me coffee, which I guess that's cool. Cause Emma May down the way, she was like 4 seats over. They gave her a big old hot pot of coffee right in her face. Woof, that was crazy. She just stood there like taking it. I'm like, ooh, that's hot coffee. I took somebody just nasty spit. That's hot coffee. Whole face smoking. I'm like, Anna May, what you gonna do? Anna May, a big girl too. Jaws was tight. Her jaws was tight. After that, when we was in jail, say, Anna May, you okay? Whole left side of her face just burnt. And she was just like, whoa, I was gonna hit her. I was like, that Martin say don't hit nobody, so we ain't hit nobody. I ain't doing no more of them sit-ins. Nah, I'ma just stay on the outside, give me a sign. I wanna eat there too. Food won't even, it didn't even smell like they had soul food in there. They talking about they had bacon. It was breakfast. I ain't smell no bacon. I ain't smell nothing up in there. I ain't smell no pancake batter. I don't want they bland food anyway. Spit all up in my face. They big old loogie too. I'm just saying. Hey, them documentaries used to be wild. Y'all ain't, if y'all have never seen them joints, boy, they some wild documentaries. They wild. And it's always got like one dude. They always got like one person who's blind by this point. They're already blind. They got one person who got the Aunt Esther hat on. They always got that one brother who just stopped combing his hair at some point, so his joint is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the other brothers, everybody else got their suits on, looking to stool. You know, all the women got their good church clothes on. Then they got that one dude who still want to like be cool, because this is like the 80s and 90s. So it's like 1998. There's a documentary about like 1965. And this brother, he was 20 something in 1965. And he got a Wu-Tang Forever hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is you? Why is this old man rocking a Wu-Tang hoodie? I'm just saying, that's all I knew of Harry Belafonte. He was out here in these activist roles. He was an activist. He was always talking like, yo, we need to do stuff. And it wasn't just for black people either. It was for AIDS, trying to find a cure for like, yo, we really need to, this is an epidemic. How are we not trying to figure something out? And he was, as a kid, I was peeping that. I was like, yo, that's wild. They really are. And this is way before I got older and a dude told me, I remember a dude pulled me to the side. Because I was always like, yo, why don't we have cures for this? Why can't we get this? He was like, first of all, let me tell you about the cancer cell. It's a cell. You can stop it here, but the cell might move somewhere else and you'll still get it somewhere else. That's why people be like, yeah, I had this kind of cancer, and then I got this kind of cancer. It's a cell. You gotta actually go out your way and find the cells and kill them. I'm like, oh man, that's dope. I got you. I feel you, dog. Then he was like, but brother, because he was one of the pro-black dudes. He was like, but brother, the other side of it is there's no money in the cure. The money is in the drug. So they'll give you drugs to pacify you and keep you alive long enough to keep paying for the drugs. They could cure it, but they're not gonna cure it, brother. The audacity of them to do this, and then he just started using a bunch of crazy big words, and I just was like, word. Alright, okay, somebody was locked up for a few years with a dictionary. Alright, okay, cool. Like, you just used 5 words that had nothing to do with this conversation. Like, I know a dictionary too, dog. You just used those 5 words completely wrong. Like, what? But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I remember him. I remember him being in a movie with, Dorothy Dandridge. I think they was in the military. Carmen. It might have been Carmen. Might have been. Look, if somebody showed me Carmen and I don't remember what the title. I just remember scenes of it. So I'd be like, yo, that's that. Then there was the joint back in the day. White man's burden, black man's son. I don't know, something like that. Where the roles were reversed in America, and it was white people that was poor, and it was black people that was affluent, which ain't really it's not really that much of a fantasy. It's just, that's a thing. Like, you can go out there to some places down south, and it'll blow your mind. Like, yo, there's some rich black people somewhere hanging out just like, man, they ain't even talking to regular black people. They ain't talking to middle class black people. Like, they just look at your attire and be like, nah. How much is them shoes, homeboy? Ah, man, he's right here like 400. Alright. Hey, man, how you doing? Nah. You see? So where you work, man? Oh, I work at the McDonald's. Hold on, you work at the McDonald's and you got $400 shoes on? Yeah. Alright, playboy, you keep pushing. Yeah, nah. I'm good, B. I'm good. Well, what you wearing? I'm wearing some Bugle Boy pants. Bugle Boy pants? Like, where did you get them from? Got them from up the street at the store. Just regular random store. Just some store that sell pants. You know what I mean? Oh man, you ain't even dressing now. I'm not. Where you live? You see that big house down here on the hill? That joint right there with the two gates? Yeah. With the crown on top. Yeah, the crown on top of the mountain. On top of the mountain with a lion at right there. You see that? Yeah, that's me. Hold on, dog. You don't need to dress like that. Don't dress like that. All my money is into my business and my house. Yeah, I got on flip-flops. And I put lotion on my toes. It's cold out here. It don't even matter. I feel warm because I know I'm about to go up in my nice, big, warm house. I can't talk to you, brother, no more. That's it right there. Conversation over. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Them type of dudes. That's what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But that was that movie, and I remember everybody. It was John Travolta was in that joint too. I might be wrong. I don't know. It was a while. I only saw that joint twice. So yeah. Anyway, but I didn't talk about the music. I didn't talk about the acting. I just talked about, this was an activist. If you want to know about the brother, definitely look him up. You can definitely get the music. You can definitely get the music. You can check out the films. He had a dope career. He did theater. But what I'm saying for me, it was the activism. Like, it was a lot of stuff that would go down, and he was there. You know what I'm saying? He was there. Okay, let me stop lying. He was there at a couple of Black Lives rally joints, Black Lives Matter joints. He was at a couple of those joints. Harry Belafonte was, and I'm pretty sure they just was like, so who's the old dude? Who's this old? Like, this ain't Jesse. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Jesse. This ain't Al Sharpton. Who this old dude? Like, who y'all? I told y'all get somebody important, and y'all came through with this dude. Who is that? That's Harry Belafonte. The dude from Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice dude. Hey, that's him? Why he here? Y'all do know he a real activist, though. Oh, no, I did not know that. Okay, well, bring him up front then so the cameras can see him. Y'all got him back there just hanging. He said he here to support. I need him to be the face. If they see him, they'll be like, it ain't just young dudes, it's old dudes too. He's good, you know what I'm saying? He just, he can actually help finance everybody that come from other places to get here. Oh, for real? Oh, snap. Okay, well, whatever. We do what we do then. That's how we get down. But that's what I'm saying. He was there. I think he was there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might be wrong. Don't quote me on this. I'm just saying. But, like I said, it's all about this brother's life, who had an extraordinary life also. Great life. Adventurous life. Please do your research on this brother. This is this episode. Thank y'all for listening. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide, Lost Boys. Matter of fact, thank you, Canada. Somebody was out there rocking out, because Mexico was up on this early. Salute. I feel like this is like a sport or something. Like I'm just shouting out countries. Yeah, somebody in Mexico was up on this way back in the day when we first started. Canada I'm in the whole North America. A lot of spots in North America was rocking with me except for Canada. So thank y'all, Canada. Thank you, Canadians. Whoever y'all are. Thank y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. Salute to yourself. Put a friend on to what we do. And you know what I'm saying? Rock out, man. And again, anybody listening, you go, there's this dude who do these Black History Moment joints on stream podcast joints. Please make sure that you inform them that he will talk and then just start veering off. And then he'll come back. Then there's the actual segment. And he might even do the same thing on the actual segment. But the history is so right. That's all that matters. The history is right. It's dope. It's good history. It's not the regular stuff that you know about. It's not like, oh man, Martin Luther King was out here like protesting, boycotting on buses in Birmingham. That's easy stuff. Nah. He telling us some stuff that we might not be familiar with. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Black History Moment joints, our world, our time. Thank y'all for listening. Please do your research on Harry Belafonte. Let's get into this segment right here, and thank y'all for listening. Yes. This right here was my joint. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all right there. I was like, I made this joint out of like the bar was something else. He's rhymed to something else. I was like, yo, I made the beat off the Precious, which was one of my joints. One of my favorite joints. My mama throw that on. It was like, ooh, what is this? Precious baby of mine. Anyway, this is what we do. It's that time of the night where we talk that talk. We show love like we do like this. You know what I'm saying? So as we continue with what we do. Oh, let me tell y'all. We gonna do it after that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do. We gonna keep it a buck like this. Take it from the top. We gonna take it from the top. This moment in Black history. I told y'all about Harry Belafonte. What y'all ain't understanding is this man is really an icon. You know what I'm saying? Word up, like was born, like man was actually born in New York City. His mother was Scottish and Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? His father was a West Indies dude. You know what I'm saying? This is just like y'all ain't understanding the wildness. We all know the song Day-O, Day-O. We all know the joints right there, which we gonna get into like that joint for sure. We gonna definitely have to hit y'all off with that joint. But I'm just saying, the impact that this man had was so much more. He was an activist. He was out here doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like our dudes was out here, you know what I'm saying? Other dudes was like, nah, I don't really want to get into it. He was into it. He was there. He was making moves, you know what I'm saying? And just like he used the platform of the music, he moved acting, theater, movies. My man was everywhere, but one of the things that was dope was he was an activist. You know what I'm saying? He was there for the AIDS epidemic. He was like, yo, we need to find a cure for this joint. He was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of dudes talk about it. He was there. You know what I'm saying? He was always about trying to figure out how to end poverty. Again, a lot of dudes talk about it. He was out there doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. And it's dope that we have that or had that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some times where it's like, what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all wanna do? So people don't even wanna like get into that. And he was there for that. He was like, yo, nah, about that life. You know what I mean? And he was always about that life. He was there with Martin Luther King. He was just out here trying to like keep it popping on a lot of levels, man. And it's crazy that we don't appreciate that. That's a dying, like I said, that's a dying breed. People who really know what that experience of discrimination is on that level, and the whole dynamic, and how it's really systemic racism out here. And my man was like, yo, I'm gonna put my foot down. He was out here always active. He was always active, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember doing the Hurricane Katrina joint. He went out there to Venezuela and got people to help. You know what I'm saying? He got the Venezuelan people to like get down and help out with the Katrina. You know what I'm saying? The relief situation out there and help people out. You know what I'm saying? Just dope human being. I ain't gonna talk about the acting accolades. We gonna talk. My man was out in gang of movies, dope movies. We gonna talk about the recording accolades. My man did his thing. What I'm saying is, as a human being, he was one of the illest humanitarians. Very outspoken. He talked that talk. He talked that talk. Good. There was a meeting, I think, with one of the Kennedy brothers and some other people. And he was there. That conversations would go on. The conversation was heated sometimes, because he was really about this life, man. He was really out here trying to better not just black people, but impoverished people. You know what I mean? And I think that's what happens. You start out with anybody. You start out worried about your people, then you realize injustice is everywhere. Martin Luther King did it. Martin Luther people, I don't know if y'all know, like Martin Luther King when he was murdered, he wasn't out here on some like let freedom ring march. He was out here trying to get work, better pay for truck, you know what I'm saying, for garbage workers, dudes who were doing sanitary work. He was trying to go out here and get better pay for them. Black, white, Hispanic, whatever. He was trying to get them better money. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X comes back from Mecca and he's like, yo, I'm cool with you white people wanting to help, but I gotta fall back and make sure that my people help each other. Then we'll allow y'all to come in. He understood that. He was like, yo, the world would be better with Islam. Like, not just black people, but the world. Like, that's what happens. Like, you get to the point where you're like, it gets bigger than you. And Harry Belafonte understood that. That's just dopeness right there. So this was that Black History moment. Please do your research on this, brother. Like I said, to me, it's bigger than the music. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than the music joints. It's bigger than all that. It's just realness. But we will play some music. Get at me on Twitter. BLACK_CEEZ. Get at me on the gram. Y'all know who I am. Black Caesar Son. BLACKCEEZARSONN. Facebook. Live at the Oasis. SoundCloud. Mixcloud. Here this .at has the newest stuff. Here this .at. Type in Black Caesar. You'll see it. Daily Motion. YouTube, you know what I'm saying? We everywhere. Hulkshare, old stuff like SoundClick. Remember SoundClick, Reverb Nation? We everywhere. If you want to hear more of these joints right here on the podcast, we got that too. Our world, our time. OUR time, OUR world. Because I know I might be saying it hour like you're thinking like, I don't know who knows. But anyway, our time, our world, our time. With a lot of platforms out there streaming. Salute to everybody worldwide if you listen to that joint. Salute to everybody worldwide listening to this joint. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. Lost Boys. Let's get into this right here. Some Harry Belafonte joint. The famous joint that everybody know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna really get down and start trying to play some stuff that y'all ain't familiar with. Let's do it. My fault. I'm sorry, yo. Look. I totally forgot about the time. I'm zoning, finding samples in the joints, and I'm bugging. My fault. Anyway, it's that time for me to go. I'm out. This was dope, man. Like, yo, pulling out them joints and just throwing joints in the air, like, yo. Anyway, past all that. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg. Rest in peace to Marvin Gaye, Jamie Terrell, Teddy Pendergrass. There's a whole bunch of people, man. Otis. Did I say Otis? You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of joints out there. It was a lot of joints we played. We gonna do what we do. I could do this all day. Y'all just ain't understand it. But anyway, let's do what we do. Clear the throat and just get ready to get up out of here because my time is running out. My bad, y'all. They say you only live once. That's a lie. You only die once. So anytime that your God allows you to get out here and continue your journey, please show the world the best version of you. Y'all be safe. Peace.
This is a Soul of Art presentation.